Hi there. Today we're gonna talk about what causes a symptom on tomatoes or green peppers or other fruit. I'm gonna cut a tomato and I'm gonna show you. So this, when the bottom end of the fruit starts browning up, it seems like rot, but it isn't rot. Usually this is the caused by lack of calcium. Now calcium in our soil is very present. Our soil is highly rich in calcium, so why it isn't being absorbed by the plant of the tomato? The problem is we have an arid climate, and some tomato varieties are more drought resistant. Some don't need a lot of calcium, so they won't develop this defect, which we call blossom end rot. So if we, for example, watered this tomato frequently, for example, twice every week or 3 times a week, we would have solved this problem in our soil, because our soil, as already said, is rich in calcium. So if you're having this difficulty, but your tomatoes are in compost, that means you need to add a bit of calcium to the soil. Calcium to the soil is usually added. You can buy it from agriculture stores. Eggshells are a source of calcium, but if I add eggshells to these or other plants, they won't be used by these plants as it needs a bit of time to decompose and become available for the plant. As you can see, we have another one here, and these are all fine. So what we do with these? Usually these tomatoes, I'll give them to the chickens as feed, and they will eat them, all of them. Usually we won't let them go overripe like this. When we see a defect like this, we remove them immediately, so not to cause the plant to lose and focus its energy on a wasted crop. As already said, if you can find some types of tomato, for example, a cherry tomato doesn't get affected a lot by blossom end rot. So you gotta choose to decide what is the problem. If you have your tomatoes which are planted in soil which is lacking in calcium, you have to add calcium. But here the problem is irrigation, because when we don't irrigate, the plant cannot pull up and extract the calcium because it becomes locked in the soil, and therefore we have a deficiency. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you.